So I'm surprised how much the old Titan Return video blew up over the current release video. So I figure let's talk about more Titan Return figures. This is Titan Return TriggerHappy. And yes, he's a really cool looking Decepticon space fighter jet thing with like really minimalistic undercarriage. Like when this guy came out, he was really cool. And this is 2016. But like if you look at the underside, if you didn't know any better, you wouldn't be able to tell what's what. These are the legs, these are the arms, and the entire cockpit up here folds up into itself. We'll get into that in a minute. But like he's got tons of guns. Like just give him all the blaster guns. He's got this sleeked out cockpit with the engines in here in the back, and then the maneuvering engines over here, and like these are the thighs, but those could easily be like fuel tanks, and they even molded in little vents so you can do the whole VTOL takeoff and landing thing like a proper starfighter jet spaceship thing, right? Dude, size comparisons. Let's get those up in here. Can you stand up for me? There we go. See, there's the robot in the car. Here's the Spider-Man. And come on, let me get my soda can in here. There's the soda can. And I don't have Broadside nearby. I should have held on to him. But we'll just make do as it is. So, yeah. The main gimmick is, of course, we've got the Titan Master here. The little robot dude. He can move his legs up and down. He can go into a sitting position. He's got ball jointed arms, but like they really don't go anywhere. And then there's the head right there, and there's the robot face. And part of the running gimmicks was you can take his guns here and there we go. Peg them together, and now you have a little miniature car for him to go flying around in, which is cool because this guy's actually got a base mode to him, but we're not going to get into it because everyone's got their own version of the base mode. As you can see inside, he's actually got a molded console. He's got little molded detail in his seats going on there, molded consoles on either side. There's a bunch of cool stuff in there. Transformation now. Pull the arms away from the vehicle. Pull the legs down and away. That's where we're going to pop the head on down there. We got to take the nose cone, and look at this. We're going to twist the whole thing around at the base. And if you are so inclined, you can actually, we can move the entire world. Okay, down here on the bottom are his feet that fold out of the legs. And we can get them in a really cool, like Ed 209 pose. Pull the wings away from the arms. Get the guns in position. And there we go. We got him in his Ed 209 fan mode. And we can lay the arms down. Actually, lay the arms down like this. Either side, open up the cockpits, and like finagle things around. You can get a base mode, but we're not here for that. Let's go ahead and push on through to the. Here we go. Twist that around, twist that around, twist the waist around to get the legs facing forward. Fold down the nose cone on the backpack. Let's peg both arms on. Fold one of the guns back to get the arm exposed. And we'll keep the other arm down like that. And we can split these into two guns, or we can just go ahead and stick it right in there in the arm. Come on now. Yeah, it's always weird figuring out if you want to face the robot mode head forward or backwards, because it kind of, I don't know. Because if you put the head facing forwards, it doesn't lock in place and it wants to pop out. If you push it facing backwards, you feel like you're breaking it when you jam it in there. There we go. He's on there. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, yeah. And there we have our TriggerHappy in his robot mode. And we can bring in our size comparisons. We got Film Noir Spider-Man. We got Soda Can. We can bring in the cars. And, yeah, so in robot mode, like, a lot of the same vehicle detail just transfers straight over. So it's very much a case of vehicle becomes robot, which is really nice with Transformers. He's got this backpack here, but, like, it's minimalistic and it looks good. It looks good. He's got the wings that hang off the side, but it's fine. Again, it looks good. Posability. He's got the full swivel on the neck. He can kind of wiggle it around a little bit, but not much. Ball jointed shoulders. He's got a hinge on the shoulder there also. Above the elbow, swivel, and elbow. Nothing at the wrist, and like the guns can fold out of the way, but like that, come on. That's cool right there. He does have a waist swivel. He's got ball jointed hips, swivel above the knee, and a nice, huge, look at that. That's a big old, huge knee joint there. Now, his feet are molded in that slight angle point there, but since he's a spaceship, you can get away with that. And also, his feet, when they're folded up, they become vents behind the cockpit. So, they can get away with that on this guy. He doesn't need ankle rockers. They can just mold the feet. So, yeah, you can still find this guy on eBay, but, like, he was really popular. So, like, even loose, he's going to run you easily $40. He was, like, $20 back in 2016. Maybe less, actually. Might have been less than $20, actually. Yeah, and, like, if you do get him, you're going to want to track... Like, I want to track down. There's 2 other guys that are kind of like teammates with this dude that I want to track down, and those ones are even more expensive. So, he's a good figure. If you already got him, you already know he's good, hang on to him. But, like, if you want to get him currently, you're going to be spending a little extra, especially if you get a mint in box. Oh my goodness, stupid. So, this has been Colwen talking about Transformers Titan Return, Trigger Master. Good figure, overhyped, overpriced. Be aware of that if you want to get one. I'd recommend it, but he's hard to get a hold of. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.